and all present over here, respected judges, teachers, and my dear friends. Today, I stand before you to discuss a topic that has revolutionized the way we interact with technology and understand complex information. I again welcome you all to this wonderful session of human-computer interaction and information visualization. In our today's increasingly digital world, we have came across many devices that has taken a big step towards technology, and we are very much beneficial with those devices. Now, there is one important thing also, HCI. What is HCI? Nowadays there are many news and trends in HCI that we are hearing daily. So HCI, or the human-computer interaction, refers to the study and design of the interaction between humans and computers. It encompasses various aspects, including usability, input and output devices, adaptability, and users' experience. So, the question arises, why only HCI? There are many other topics, emerging topics, going in the world as well. Okay, let me tell you. When you use your computer, you want the experience to be smooth, intuitive, and productive. Yes or no? How many of you agree with this? Oh, that's great. Almost everyone, right? And that's where human-computer interaction comes into play. It focuses on enhancing user experience, improving usability, and increasing efficiency. By incorporating principles of HCI, we can create interfaces that cater to the needs and also our preferences that we want in our life. So, here are some of the principles that guide us in developing an interface that is user-centered. The first one, usability. Usability is a key aspect that allows us so that the interface is easy to learn, error-free, and provide effective ways to improve the mistake and also to correct it. Accessibility is another vital consideration, making the interface inclusive and easier for the people with disabilities. Finally, interactive design. Interactive design encompasses affordances, feedback, consistency, predictability that allows us to have a natural and interactive way with the computers. Now, there are certain human factors in HCI as well that help us guide to make what was not possible in few days or few decades back, such as the cognitive aspects like mental models, attention, perception, memory, and learning. They help us make the interface user-friendly and effective. Second one, emotional factors. Those are the main that is required for human-computer interaction. But because when an interface or a computer is effective, friendly, we want more to engage it with. We like it and we are fascinated by its interface design and user usage. So, now let's move on to the next topic, information visualization. In this world, in the emerging amounts of data that is increasing day by day, representing the information in a visual, attractive way is the need of the hour, because it brings an attractive and more efficient way to look the information data more precisely, accurately, and create a visual that helps us gain the insight of what is all present in the information. It has some techniques, because such as the data representation, allows us to select appropriate data such as graphs, charts, maps, and everything that is shown here with the visual encoding. Because without any color, shape, size, it will be of no meaning. Because it's not like what we have seen in 1990s, such black and white TVs, and all those are boring. So these things play a crucial role in making the information visualization more attractive, inclusive, and productive. Now, making an interface is not an easy task for the designers. It requires much research, analytics, and holistic knowledge of how the user would use it and what is their perception of usability. It requires to create personas, scenarios, and other requirements so that they can make their interface like that, so that it can be friendly with that. And also the prototyping and evaluation is a key aspect, because without that we cannot create an interface that help us make a friendly interface. With the much advancement, there are challenges as well. First of all, and the biggest and the main challenges is the privacy. The privacy nowadays is getting, we can say that some of the third parties, it is getting mishandled by the companies. So the privacy, to take care of the user's privacy rights, is a big concern nowadays. Also, adaptability. It basically depends person to person. You can say one person has some perception like that this is right and this is wrong, while the other person thinks that it should be done like this and it should be done like that. So as I told earlier, research and analytics, it requires a great task that should be done. And that is also challenges, because many of the big companies fail to do that. Third one, cross-device connection. It simply means connect with multiple devices with synchronization and seamless working, such as we can see the projector, TV, television, or the smartwatches. If they are connected through the same interface, it requires managing the interface such that it can be effectively used in such smartphones as well as tablets. Now, multimodal interaction. It means while combining various methods such as touchscreen, voice recognition, gestures, and VR, of course, it is a big task, because combining all those factors requires much coding and better knowledge about those fields. At last, data insights. It is obvious that with the increasing amount of users day by day, it requires a huge database to be stored, and thus sometimes information gets overloaded. So keeping that in mind is also a challenge for the creators. Now, apart from the challenges, we have certain trends and advancements as well. As the first one, everyone can see, VR and AR. I hope everyone might be knowing that, so I don't need to say anything about that. But there is something written, PUI and BCI. Can anyone tell what is PUI and BCI? Any idea about that? No. Don't worry. I'm here to tell you about this. PUI stands for Tangible User Interface. It is an interface that allows the user to interact with the information in a physical environment. Whereas the BCI, or the brain-computer interface, is a much broader aspect that in its initial phase, how it would be when you can control the devices with your thoughts. Seems crazy, right? Next, ubiquitous computing. It means you can control any device from any part of the country in any format. Suppose you are sitting in New York and you want to see what's happening in your house, like to see the CCTV. You can connect to the internet through what my friend has told, IoT, Internet of Things. That means those devices connected to the internet. Then the third one, human AI collaboration. as most of the designers are now collaborating with human AI. That means when you are interacting, when you are sharing your thoughts with a machine, so that combining both the factors will give us a huge result. Such as recently in the topic we have seen, ChatGPT from OpenAI gives us a useful approach to much broader concept that cannot be done by the humans. Lastly, natural language processing. Okay, when we hear natural language processing, what do we think? It seems like some natural language that we are speaking. No, it means the language that we are speaking that is converted by the computer to some other languages for seamless conversation. Recently, the voice interface, such as like when we say, "Okay Google, hey Siri, hi Cortana," everything it just responds on our saying. So here are some case studies that I would like to mention. The first of all, healthcare. I have one research. While I was reading yesterday